Welcome, everyone. Today's story is about emotional control and how it can completely change a person's life. Many people think success only comes from talent, intelligence, or luck. But in reality, emotional control is one of the most powerful skills anyone can develop. Life is full of pressure, disappointment, anger, fear, and stress. Sometimes people lose opportunities not because they are weak, but because they cannot control their emotions during difficult moments. In this story, you will learn how emotional control helps people stay calm, make better decisions, build stronger relationships, and move closer to success. This story is written in simple English so you can improve your fluency while learning an important life lesson. Every person experiences emotions every single day. Happiness, sadness, frustration, excitement, jealousy, fear, and anger are all natural feelings. Emotions are not the enemy. The real problem begins when emotions become stronger than logic. A small moment of anger can destroy years of friendship. One emotional decision can create lifelong regret. Many people work hard for success, but they fail because they react emotionally during difficult situations. They quit too early, speak carelessly, or lose focus. Emotional control does not mean becoming cold or emotionless. It means understanding your feelings without allowing them to control your actions. Successful people understand this deeply. They know that calm decisions are usually better than emotional reactions. One of the biggest reasons emotional control creates success is because it improves decision-making. Emotional decisions are often temporary reactions to temporary feelings. For example, a person may quit a job during a stressful day and later regret it deeply. Someone may destroy a relationship because of anger in a single conversation. Another person may stop chasing their dream because fear makes them believe success is impossible. Emotions can create illusions that feel real in the moment. Fear makes challenges look bigger. Anger makes people look like enemies. Sadness makes life feel hopeless. But when emotions calm down, reality becomes clearer. Successful people understand this. They do not make important decisions during emotional storms. They wait, think carefully, and respond wisely. Emotional control also creates strong confidence. Many people think confidence means speaking loudly or acting fearlessly. Real confidence is much deeper. It comes from emotional stability. A person with emotional control does not collapse after criticism. They do not lose themselves after failure. They understand that difficult moments are temporary. Because of this mindset, they become mentally stronger over time. Confidence grows when a person knows they can handle pressure calmly. Life becomes less frightening because emotions no longer control every action. This inner strength helps people take risks, face challenges, and continue growing even during hard times. Relationships also improve when emotional control becomes stronger. Many problems between people happen because of emotional reactions instead of thoughtful communication. Sometimes people say painful words they never truly meant. Sometimes anger becomes more important than understanding. Emotional control allows people to listen calmly, speak respectfully, and solve problems wisely. Successful people know that relationships are extremely important in life. Opportunities often come through trust, teamwork, and communication. A person who cannot control their emotions may lose valuable friendships and professional connections. But someone who stays calm during conflict earns respect and trust from others. Another powerful benefit of emotional control is focus. Modern life is full of distractions and emotional pressure. Social media constantly affects emotions. One negative comment can destroy motivation for an entire day. One comparison with another person can create insecurity and sadness. Many people lose focus because their emotions change every few minutes. Emotional control protects the mind from unnecessary chaos. It helps people stay focused on long-term goals instead of temporary feelings. Success requires consistency, and consistency becomes possible when emotions stop controlling daily actions. Patience is another important result of emotional control. Many people want immediate success, immediate money, immediate improvement, and immediate results. When progress feels slow, frustration grows quickly. Some people quit because they cannot emotionally handle slow growth. but success often requires long periods of effort without visible rewards. Emotional control helps people remain patient during these difficult stages. Instead of becoming discouraged, they continue working steadily. They understand that growth takes time. Just like a tree needs years to become strong, success also requires patience and emotional stability. Emotional control is especially important during failure. Failure is a natural part of every successful journey. Nobody succeeds all the time, but emotional reactions to failure often determine future success. Some people experience one failure and immediately believe they are worthless. They become overwhelmed by shame and fear. Slowly, they stop trying completely. Others experience failure but remain emotionally balanced. They analyze mistakes calmly and continue improving. They understand that failure is not the end. It is part of learning. This mindset creates resilience, which is one of the strongest qualities successful people possess. Stress management also becomes easier with emotional control. Modern life creates pressure from many directions. Financial problems, work pressure, family responsibilities, and uncertainty can create constant stress. Without emotional control, stress can dominate life completely. Some people become angry, exhausted, or hopeless under pressure. But emotional control helps people manage stress more effectively. Instead of panicking, they focus on solutions. Instead of imagining the worst possible future, they stay present and practical. Their mind remains clearer, allowing them to solve problems more effectively. One important truth about emotional control is that it does not happen overnight. It is a skill developed through practice. At first, controlling emotions feels difficult because reactions become habits over many years. Some people react with anger automatically. Others react with fear or negativity. But slowly, emotional habits can change. The first step is awareness. A person must notice their emotional patterns honestly. They must ask themselves important questions. Why do small problems create strong reactions? Why does criticism hurt so deeply? Why does fear stop progress? Self-awareness helps people understand their emotional triggers. The next step is learning to pause before reacting. This small habit can completely transform life. A pause creates space between emotion and action. During this space, logic becomes stronger. Many problems disappear when people stop reacting immediately. Sometimes silence is more powerful than emotional arguments. Sometimes walking away peacefully is wiser than proving a point. Emotional control teaches people that not every situation deserves emotional energy. Healthy habits also strengthen emotional control. Sleep, exercise, healthy food, and quiet reflection all affect emotional balance. An exhausted mind reacts emotionally much faster. A stressed body creates more negative thinking. Successful people often protect their physical and mental health carefully because they understand the connection between emotions and performance. They create routines that keep their mind stable and focused. Another important lesson is accepting that emotions are temporary. No feeling lasts forever. Anger fades. Fear fades. Sadness fades. Excitement also fades. Many emotional mistakes happen because people believe temporary feelings represent permanent truth. Emotional control reminds people to wait before making major decisions. A bad day does not mean a bad life. A failure does not mean permanent defeat. A moment of fear does not mean inability. Feelings change, but wise actions create lasting results. People with emotional control often appear calm and powerful during difficult situations. Others trust them because they bring stability instead of chaos. Leaders especially need emotional control because their emotions influence everyone around them. A leader who panics creates fear in others. A calm leader creates confidence. This is true not only in business, but also in families, friendships, and communities. Emotional stability inspires trust and respect naturally. So remember this important lesson. Success is not only about controlling situations around you. Real success begins when you learn to control yourself. Emotional control is not weakness. It is one of the greatest strengths a person can develop. When emotions stop controlling your life, your mind becomes clearer, your decisions become smarter, your relationships become healthier, and your path toward success becomes stronger. Keep practicing patience, calmness, and self-awareness every day. Slowly, emotional control will transform not only your actions but your entire future.